Hello YouTube, my name is Seabass. Welcome back to ThrottleHobby, and as you guys know, that this is my Ducati. There's only one problem. I don't know if you have seen my prior videos of motorcycles I buy from this place, but I came back from a tour yesterday. As you can see now, it doesn't even want to start. Just says low battery, neutral, stand, nothing. As we now have moved the motorcycle back into a better spot. If we go to the booklet here, on page, I think it says 324, has the whole removing and charging of batteries. So what we need to do first is we need to find this section, which on this bike, I believe will be right here. So it says first is take out retainer screw 1. So that's going to be this middle one in here. So we take out that one, then we go to 2, which will be underneath the bike. I'm assuming right there and right there, connecting those two little plastic pieces together. Then it'll be 3 all the way up in the front, which will probably be that one. Let's see, 4, which will be the one up top here, right there probably. And they skipped 5, but they go to C, B, and A. So we'll get that done first. So let's get number 1 underway. So what I'm doing now is taking out number 1, which is the centerpiece. I got this little Allen toolkit. So we'll just take that out as best we can. That should be out of there. Yep, it's out, okay. So the second thing in this book says 2 on the bottoms here. So that must mean these 2 down here. See if I can use the same exact thing. They're 2 different sizes. Nope, these 2 on the bottom are 2 bigger sizes. Yep, perfect. So that'll be these 2. Very nice and easy. So after we got the 2 ones on the bottom with these weird washers out, it's asking us to do number 3, which on this side is underneath here on the front, right there. So I'm gonna get that one out right now. And now that we got 3 out from the bottom here, I want to go up here to the 4th one and take that one out. So I'll get that one out right now. So after we get that bugger out, which is a pain in the butt, we'll remove quick fastener C. C is up here on this one, so that would be here. So with a fastener, I believe all we have to do is just press the center. And like I said, after you get that out, which I use this little bendy pick thing, this should just come right off. I say should. What's holding it back here? Oh, there's another one of these screws way up in here. Gotta get that one out. Now that we finally have all the screws, even that little mystery screw here, go to the second spot. Let's remove these 2 bolts from, I guess, the battery holder, which I'm assuming are going to be these 2. Allen's. Alright, let me undo these 2. Here, pop this off. And finally, when you remove the cover, the battery's right here. We're going to remove the negative and the positive and pull this bad boy out. And then once I go and get my own tools, because the toolbox in my house has every tool you don't need, we can finally undo this. Ow! Is that battery acid? Ouch. That sucked. Alright. That really did suck. Ow. Okay. The two from there, two from there. Wow. I just bought this bike. This thing is... Why? And with a little bit of pulling, the battery is out. But man, oh man, this thing looks beat. Like terribly. See battery acid on it. See if I can remove it from this cover. A little bit better. And there we go. Battery. That, in all honesty, I was gonna recharge thinking maybe this didn't charge it, but this thing looks terrible. So, yeah. At least I know what it is, so I'm gonna go find it on the computer. 12 volt, 10 amp. Be also mindful that after you're done, all the parts that you used, like, just put them away and put them somewhere up high, like on a shelf, maybe like a toolbox or something, just so they don't get lost while you're waiting for the new battery. So anyway, it's been like a couple days now, and I actually ended up finding a battery. I actually got it from my job. I like Interstate. I usually use Interstate batteries quite a lot. Very surprised they had one for the motorcycle, so good on that. So without further ado, let's finally get the battery in the bike. So anyway, like I was saying, this is a new battery. You can see by the date of this month. Brand new. I actually tested it at work. We have a battery tester, and I made sure to put a load on it to make sure it held. It went from 12 to 10. The other one, I put a load on it and it went from like 12 to 0. So that one was shot. So let's get this one in there. Well, it looks like this battery is a lot bigger than the old one that I had on here, but I'd rather have a bigger battery that starts this bike better than a smaller one. So this plastic cover, rubber cover, won't fit on there. I'll save it though, just in case we ever need it. So let's put it off to the side. But anyway, let's crack open the book and see what we have to do here first. There's a specific order you have to put all this stuff back into. But actually, before we do that, we're gonna go and attach the little set pieces for the ground and the positive in here. So let's do that first. So just as a quick demonstration, in case no one knows how to really do this, I already did the one for the negative, but I'm gonna grab the small cubic one that has the threads for the bolts. What you're gonna do is, depending on where it is, whether it's the top or the side, mine are to the side, so I'll be sliding it in here just like this, and then you put your two connection leads on and you screw it on with the bolt. So all I've really done here is just put the bolts in to the correct spots, and I actually used my little kit here. I used a 10mm socket, short extension, and small ratchet, and now we're ready to tighten. So I'm going to do the positive side first, make sure that the ratchet's going the right way. It is now. So we'll tighten the positive first. Good, positive's in. Now the ground. Tight, but not too crazy. So good. We have our battery in, and all the respectable cables in where they should be. So now, I think we have to take this cover and put it back on here. So I had to take the battery out, and what I ended up doing was doing these two little zip tie hatches. So my plan is, once I get the two bolts up here, I'm gonna slide that towards the bottom, and that should keep the battery nice and secure, at least more secure than what it was before, which was these two little bottom tangs. Where is that thing? Connected to the, there it is. Connected to that, which really didn't hold much. I also got rid of this rubber grommet because I don't really need it. So I will hold on to this. I'll keep this safe off to the side. But that's my plan. So now I'm gonna put it into action. So I'll let you guys know when that's done. You guys can see it for yourselves. So anyway, that's my contraption. I have these 4 zip ties wired at the bottom so the battery doesn't move. It's only a little bit bigger by a bit, but I don't think it should actually matter. It should actually fit pretty good because these forks would just be touching that little rubber grommet. So anyway, I have the key here. Let's see if she starts. Works good, but it kind of bothers me the check engine light's on. I might have to look in the manual for that. But she starts. So anyway, about the check engine light, a lot of people on the forum say that when you change the battery, sometimes just a lack of voltage might set it off. Some people said they've driven back to the dealership and they've reset it. Some people said that they just drive it around and it resets itself. So I'm gonna get this back on here because I need to go gas this thing up anyway. And I'll let you guys know how the check engine light goes out, or if I'm gonna have to go and get it reset by them. So let's get this thing back on and then go for a ride. So anyway, this is it back together. I was kind of worried that it wasn't gonna fit because the battery was just ever so slight fatter than what it was, but everything fit pretty well. I'm impressed. Even the bottom's kind of seated, which is nice. So anyway, I'm gonna go take this thing for a ride. Hopefully the check engine light goes out. If not, I'm gonna be visiting the dealer to, I guess, reset it. But the new battery's in. It starts beautifully, it runs beautifully. So anyway, this is how to change a battery on a 2022 Ducati Diavel 1260S. So with that, see you later. Never mind, I just turned the bike on. No more check engine light. This is good.